Let's see who's going to Paris. It wasn't the best start from Sha'Carri Richardson. Tamari Davis got out better. Now Sha'Carri starts to wind up, but she goes past Jefferson. Sha'Carri Richardson.
ShaCarri Richardson has now made it official that she's the one to beat at the Paris Olympic Games, and here is why. Now, since the start of the season, Richardson has put down some mesmerizing performances in the 100 meters, and the crazy part is that she's getting faster with every race. For the 2024 track and field season, the female sprinters have been putting down some pretty decent times all over, setting up for a pretty fascinating Olympics. But before the US Olympic trials, there were just two sprinters ahead of ShaCarri Richardson, Jacia Sears and Julian Alfred, with 10.77 seconds and 10.78 seconds respectively. ShaCarri Richardson was sitting in third place with a time of 10.83 seconds. But did I just say third place? That's now a thing of the past. Richardson is now standing tall in first place with her blazing new season's best time of 10.71 seconds, which is also her second fastest time ever. Now, as impressive as that 10.71 seconds that she ran in the final was, something happened in the heats that now has everyone talking about just how dangerous Richardson is this year going into the Olympics, and rightly so. In her first race of the trials, Richardson ran a fast 10.87 seconds to finish first, but a closer look at that race showed her stumbling out of the blocks and she was running with her lace untied. Pretty interesting stuff. It shocked everyone how she could recover so well after such a terrible mishap and still win in fine fashion. Richardson's ability to track down athletes was on display yet another time, something that we have been seeing especially in recent times a lot. And she seems to be enjoying her superpower to find that burst of speed coming closer to the ending of her races. This form that she displayed in the trials is seriously dangerous, and it opens up the conversation of how fast can she go this season. Running a low 10.70 in the trials showed that she could possibly go 10.6 again in this year's Olympics, and she could possibly go closer to 10.5. Pretty serious times ahead. Based on the evidence that is before us right now, any time that is 10.6 or faster for the females this year is a sure medal finish and possibly will be the gold. And as of right now, ShaCarri is the only athlete that is in that kind of shape. Now, if this is an indicator of the Richardson that we'll be seeing at the Olympics, she's definitely putting Jamaica and the rest of the world on notice. She's a strong favorite, of course, to take the gold in the 100 meters this year, ahead of the Jamaicans, who somehow seem to be somewhat missing from the conversation. This will be Richardson's first Olympic showing after she messed up her first chance in 2020. But the truth be told, we have to admit that absolutely no one was going to beat the Jamaicans at the Tokyo Olympics. So this was probably a blessing in disguise for Richardson. This year, she's in a very strong position to make her Olympic debut a very memorable one. Probably one that will be talked about for many years to come. Of course, I could not end this video without asking these questions. Can the Jamaicans respond at their national trials, and what will their response be? The Jamaica national trials will be in a few days from today, where they will be laying their cards on the table. This will be a pretty interesting national championships for Jamaica, given how vulnerable they look so far this season. Shelly-Ann coming back from injury and possibly surgery this year. Elaine is out of shape and probably injured also. And Shericka Jackson was certainly not in great shape the last time we saw her. So the national trials will certainly be the place to tell just how much they have progressed since we last saw them performing. In spite of all of that, ShaCarri Richardson is looking really darn good, and this could very well be her year just as Budapest was. This is where we call it for this one. Thanks again for watching.